Welcome to the Aerocoach Gravel Hill Climb, an event that is so unsuited to me, I decided it'd be a really good idea to give it a go. It's genuinely quite steep, so we're both in first gear, slogging it up the last little part of the ascent. We've got about 500 metres to the finish. It does start to flatten off, I can see ahead of me. Spent the weekend in the van, camping, here in the Forest of Dean. We've come up here this morning. My start is in 32 minutes, I think, something like that, 37 minutes. My maths clearly not up to scratch. This is our one chance to have a little recce. So the event starts in 2 minutes time at 10 o'clock. I'm off at 10:35. What do you think of the climb, Buzz?
Oh, I don't like it.
He's regretting wearing jeans. At least your jersey looks cool. It's going to be a tough one. There's a little bit of line choice to be made. Pacing is going to be very important. It's going to be around 6 minutes, I think. Current record up the climb apparently is 6:42, so I imagine that will probably fall in an event. I don't know, there's no way of knowing, is there? Don't know it that well. We're on a flatter section here, so gauging your pacing on the steep sections into the flatter sections is going to be important. It's a really nice event. Thank you to Xavier and Jess for putting it on and inviting me up. I'm quite looking forward to it, apprehensively. It's going to hurt, there's no escaping that. Quite like that deep burn you have at the end of a hill climb where everything, your glutes, your feet, your mouth, everything hurts. So that's something to look forward to later before the drive back home. You see the flag at the top? It is a nasty finish, it's going to be steep. Like a long final 45-second sprint. It's not a sprint, is it? But you know what I mean. You just can't ease up, you'll have to stand up all the way.
I can't do it.
You've done a good job to get up here though. There you get the bell. You sprint it all the way over the finish. That's a nasty finish. It'd be really hard that last 60 seconds.
Nasty, isn't it?
Yeah. But it'd be good. Hey, you know.
Just made it. Well, I've done it.
Hello.
I was not a driver. Find out. Hi, you right?
Hi.
Oh. And yeah.
Right, have fun, boys. Go.
3, 2, 1, go. Left. 151. 3, 2, 1, go.
Are you ready?
No, I'm really nervous. It just hurts, doesn't it? Hill climbs. It always hurts.
It would.
I think knowing that it hurts kind of just lingers then, and you know that it's on the way, like there's no escaping what's about to happen. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Good luck. 33. 3, 2, 1, go. Good luck. 3, 2, 1, go. Good luck.
Come on, Lewis.
30. Until about I'm trying to make it subtle because it's on film.
What happened now? You get your sleeve caught under his saddle.
Trying to get
Dragged.
the coat undone.
Yeah. Yeah, trying to unzip. Yeah, 15.
While sprinting.
15.
10. Don't post.
Regret, not panic.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Nasty.
Nasty.
Did you enjoy it?
I don't know if I enjoyed it. I had a little lie down at the top for quite a while though.
Oh, did you?
I'd love the nut, thank you. I spent the whole time telling people not to get off too hard at the start. Then I went off too hard at the start. And then it got steep and I felt like I just ground to a halt. It was so unbelievably hard, even now everything's like ooh, blurry. And that I probably finished, I don't know, 15 minutes ago now, maybe? It was so much harder than I was expecting.
Maybe you shouldn't
But
have
what
done
a cool,
the practice lap.
maybe I shouldn't have done the real thing. That was so hard.
You went like really hard off the line, didn't
I
you?
was trying to, I got excited because they said the person, 2 people in front of me started really fast. So I wanted to prove that I could do that as well. Silly, very silly. We're going to find out who won. I think I did it just over 6 minutes. So it's faster than I expected.
You won?
Do you know who won, do you?
but we don't know their name.
I'm not safe to be in charge of a vehicle right now. Like, my arms are all trembly and genuinely really dizzy and blurry. But it's good.
Well done.
Very, very well done.
Should we go and find out? Let's take the numbers back. Looks like they're let's find out who it is as well.
Thank you very much for coming.
Daddy.
Really appreciate it. It's just something we thought would be a bit of fun. We haven't seen gravel hill climbs before, so it seems to have worked all right. And we've also fastest for the men was David Fellows with 6:09. Second fastest was Chris Opie with 6:15. And third fastest was Malachi Cashmore with 6:20. We can put the laptop here, so if anyone wants to see their times for everybody else, well done to everybody, not just people who won prizes. And yeah, thank you very much.
So I stood here at the start telling everyone don't go too hard because the hardest bit is the second bit. So then I went really hard, way too hard. And then when it got steep, I was like,
The finish just never came. You could see it, and then you're still 30 seconds a minute away from it.
And also, the slightly tarmac bit by the houses, when we rode up there earlier, I thought it was quite flat here. You'd be able to recover a little bit before the final surge to the finish. It
still keeps
but
going.
when you're going hard, it's not recovering at all.
Do you think the cross-country bike could be quicker then?
So I suppose, I don't know, rolling distance versus weight. What's more important? What's the average speed? 21 kilometres an hour.
We'll have to check, I don't know.
And it's got the cross-country bike, it's got lightweight racing tyres, so maybe that's why I thought it'd be fun, but there's no way, I couldn't have done it that hard twice, no way. Not in a week, let alone in a day.
Well, that's why I thought it'd be more interesting, because there was no real consensus in what people would be riding.
No,
Yeah.
I think maybe if it was wet, the cross-country bike would have an edge, because when you do stand up towards the finish, the slightly wider tyres do more grip.
Yeah.
So
What about bigger tyres on that? Or would that not be a...
you could have slightly bigger slick tyres, I think would be good. Actually, that would be faster.
Okay, yeah.
And then so slightly wider, so you still have the volume for the cushioning.
Yeah.
But I think
Not GP4000,
ultimately it still comes down to the rider.
Oh, what type? What's the right type?
I've got 38 in those.
I've got 45 in
Got
mine.
foam inserts in them as well.
Okay.
So maybe I could have gone lower, but I think it's the rider. I can't Just practice, training, pacing.
I need to do it.
It's really worth. Honestly, it's worth doing.
Well, as
If
I
you're
said,
going to do
I came. The reason why we're doing it is because I came down it one day accidentally on the road bike like
it's
this. And I was like,
coming
"Whoa,
down-
whoa," got to the bottom, and I was like, "Hang on a minute, I've got an idea."
packed and ready to go home. 6 minutes and I think 6 seconds or 10 seconds, I can't remember, of just sheer pain. That was genuinely a lot harder than I expected. Huge thank you to Jess and Xavier and everyone at Aerocoach for putting on the event. It was a lot of fun. Weird fun, like surprisingly satisfying, but equally surprisingly painful. It's quite hard to find the words for that. I could barely lift my arm, or I couldn't lift my arms at the top. I had a proper lie down. But I'm really pleased that we came and did it. It's kind of what cycling is all about. Getting outside of your comfort zone, doing something new, doing something different. And now you're going to enjoy the 240-ish mile journey home. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. See you in the next one.